Hey everybody, Robert Wheeler here with Whitebone Knives, and today I wanted to share with you the new models that I've been coming out with. And just real quick, the Kanto that I have been creating and submitted the design for, I have just released it a couple days ago, and it is awesome. Knives really delivered on this knife that I have designed and they made for me. So keep in mind, it is not a handmade knife. Do not be mistaken that I'm out of the handmade knife business. These two are handmade. These three are handmade. I've done several other handmade knives, and that's the majority of what my business is about. And I did decide to do the production knives, though, just as another option for people out there that want to buy one of my knives for just, let's say one of my designs for a cheaper price. Still comes with my lifetime guarantee. Also comes with the sheath here and a tech lock. So you can open that up, clip it in your belt, good to go. Let's show you the blade itself. Here it is. This is the Canto. Fits great in your hand like this, or you can reverse grip it for like a combat grip. So you can put it in your hand just about any way you want, and it fits wonderfully. You even have a thumb choil here, like a little harpoon clip. Put your thumb up there, man, you have the most secure grip in the world. It ain't coming out of your hands. The finish here on this handle is a nice smooth finish. It's on G10. It's got a few contours here and there, and it contours down right here by the finger grooves so you can have a really nice grip. I also wanted to show you up here. Let me see if I can get you a close-up. You can see right here on the edge of that knife there's chamfers that go all the way around. So it's really nice and smooth on your hands. Does not bite in at all. The only hard edge that's on this knife, aside from the main cutting edge, is up top right here. And it's not sharp though. So it's a false edge. But that logo just came out really cool right there. And I think just the knife overall has been really fantastically done. So yeah, Knives has made this knife. I have designed it, and it's a way for you guys to get your hands on one of my designs for a cheaper price. So there you go. Enough on the Kanto. Now back to my handmade knives. Alright, so this is one of my newer models that I've come out with, and it's called the Ripjack. And it's a more simpler, more practical design. And that's basically for the hunters out there that want a nice skinning knife. It's got a good sized blade on it, and you also have a thumb grip here. I love harpoon grips, or like thumb chokes right up here. These harpoon style knives, I love them because you have a secure grip with your thumb, and you can push as hard as you want, and it's not going to go up over the top or slide down. You can't slide on it. So that's why I love this so much. You might also notice something a little bit different on the logo is that it's shiny. And basically what I did with that was I took a vinyl sticker, put it on the blade, and then basically took my Dremel and scratched it all in. So it's a very unique logo. Takes a little extra time, but it's I think it's worth it. It looks really cool. It comes out really nice. But on this blade, it's been stone washed, and it really makes the textured flats really pop out. And about the stone washing, it's great. I mean, you know, it cuts. I use a lot of 1095 steel, and the stone wash really cuts down on the rust. Believe it or not, I left one of my knives out in the rain for a couple days, and there was only a few spots of rust that were on the edge. Actually, no rust made it onto the rest of the blade because the vinegar patina that I put on this, which is in the stone wash, does a phenomenal job of creating that patina and forcing that surface rust onto the blade, and it protects it really well. And then I've also been able to do it around the edges of the knife. So more practical knife, if that's what your tastes, if that's where your tastes lie. Not so artsy, but it's still got some great looks to it. Put that guy away. That's the Ripjack model, RIPJAK. And here is my new cleaver model, my newest cleaver model. I do have one that I really hadn't even come up with a name for, but I'm sure you guys have seen it, my other cleaver. And this one I'm calling the Warp Cleaver, and it's quite a bit different. Let me just show you here. I'm going to wipe some of the oil off this blade. There she is. It's a lot more artsy than pretty much about any of my knives, except the Kanto, of course. It takes a lot of extra work to do these little fine details on everything. The holes in the top, they're not particularly used for anything. They're really just for aesthetics. And the handle feels really, really comfy, about as comfy as the Kanto. But you can get a super awesome grip here, and this doesn't have a harpoon, but it has a thumb ramp. And then if you want to choke up on it, you could put your thumb in this big portion and really get some power out of your push cuts. So, and also there's a bottle opener, in case you guys want to crack open a beer, or heck, maybe just even a Coke, if you can still find one with the caps on them. Cool little knife overall. It's got a wicked cutting edge. Comes down to a really, really thin edge, so you can get some nice slicing in. There you go. You can take a look at the logo again. Same as the Ripjack. Nice and shiny. Let me get you a little close-up. There we go. There you can see that logo really, really well. There's that bottle opener. And what's great about having the bottle opener out here, you can still keep your knife sheathed and use the bottle opener. So there you are. I'll just get you an extra close-up of this guy right here again. So there you are. There's a close-up of the Ripjack. Really cool textured flats. Lines came out nice and crisp. So there you go, guys. I do have the prices listed on my website for all of these models. I also wanted to inform you guys that I do weekly auctions on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, go over there now and try to get yourself a deal on one of these blades, because that's why I'm really listing them. These knives do take so much work to actually get out and be available for you guys, so I hope y'all understand that. I think you do. For the majority of the custom knife buyers out there, they really recognize what is actually put into these blades. The auctions give you guys an opportunity to set my prices. In the end, you guys win, because my auctions start at $1 and then go to wherever they go. So if this, $300 knife goes to $200, then that's what you get it for. The only thing is, you gotta wait for the opportunity, and you have to compete with other people, but you may score yourself a deal. So go check me out on Instagram, check out my weekly auctions, and I hope you guys like these new models. I do have 2 other cleavers that are available. I did have more, but some of them have sold already. And I did have a lot more Ripjacks, but most of those have sold, and I only have 2 left. So, plenty of Kantos left. Plenty. I have 100 of them, and they are ready to go at any time. If you want one of these, I can ship it out the door in the next day. And it's yours. So, alright guys, that about sums it up. And I went over all the custom knife changes and the production knife and everything about really what I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of custom orders as well. So if you guys have a custom order in mind, shoot the idea my way. The worst thing that could happen is I could say no, but likely I'll be able to make it for you and get exactly what you want. So, alright, thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate your viewership. thank you so much for watching my videos, and may God bless you all. If it wasn't for every one of you, I wouldn't be here. Thank you so much. Take care. God bless.